welcome back to the channel, my friends. I hope you are safe and well. Now, we're going to talk about some other people. Now, we've gone on about 10cc and all their albums, but now we're moving on to Godley and Creme, or as Lexus calls it, Godley and Creme. And this is the first album after they split from 10cc in 1975, 76, after How Dare You. And this is their first album. And this was their started of their experimented stuff. And on the back you can see the different pictures. So, excuse my little cough. Now, before we go into, there's Kevin Godley, and there's Lou Creme on the back, and it's got on there. You got all the lyrics of the songs and the tracks, and we start off with 5 o'clock in the morning on track 1, on side 1. Track 2 is When Things Go Wrong. Track 3, Last Weekend. Track 4 is Cool, Cool, Cool. Track 5 is Sailor. And track 6 is Rosie. And then on side 2 you got Sleeping in Earth, Honolulu, The Floor, and Berry Scenes, I think that is. Music and lyrics by Godley and Creme, produced by Godley and Creme, all added productions by St Andrews Music Limited, cover by Hot House, front photo by Tony McGee, back photos by Lennon Wrong, and art directed by Andrew Sens. I can't pronounce his name. So this is their excuse my little cough. This is their first adventure into their era of music. Because what they wanted to do, they wanted to experiment with new things, and they wanted to go in different direction. And Eric Stewart and Graham Goldman wanted to stay in that direction, so they decided to go both sexual ways. Godley and Creme went off their own way and started doing their own thing. And this is their very first album, as you can see. That's side 2. And this is side 1. So, as we go through, now, let's go. So, the Conquest, originally a triple LP recording in 1976, was a vehicle for a series of musician experiments designed to test and explore the professional of the gizmo, a new musical instrument developed by Lou Creme and Kevin Godley. It is the story of one experimented battle against the combat forces of Mother Nature and its inherent weakness, and the firm human nature, to portray by 4 other charts involved in the content of division. This section of music from Conquest includes the songs that relate the authenticity and feeling of all 5 personalities and some of the musician themes deciding the powers of the elimination what's the fair to them. So this was originally a free box album, but I only got the single one on its own. So this, as I go through each track. Now, the first track is 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll give that a 9.5 because I like that track. Then you've got When Things Go Wrong, that's a 8.5. Lost Weekend, that's a 5.5. It's Cool, Cool, Cool in the Morning, that's got to be a 8.5. Sailor, a 7.5. Rosie, that's got to be a 9. And then we've got Honolulu, the only, because with the Honolulu, because on B-side you got other tracks, Sleeping in England, Floor and Burial Scene. They are separate tracks, but it's the only track what was got lyrics is Honolulu. Those 1, 2, 3, I'll give them about 5.5 for all of them. Honolulu, I'll give that a 7.5 because I quite like that and the way they did that. Published by St Andrews Music Limited, reproduction by permission, and this is their first album that they released in their career after they left 10cc, and they was experimenting with other things because they wanted to experiment with different music and go into a different direction of there. So they went off and did their own thing, and this is their very first album what they released. I don't know why I haven't got the others. I've only got this one on its own, but this is their first one, and that I think they released 5 o'clock in the morning because I've got a feeling that was released, but I don't know if it got into the charts because I've heard that quite a bit before this album. But it's a good album. I mean, the pictures on the back, as I show you, in the running order of the tracks and that. And this was the start of their adventure into their experimental music. So this is my first one of the Godley and Creme era and that. And if you want to listen to Godley and Creme, and you want to ask Alexa, you say, with Alexa, she always says, not Godley and Creme, you say Godley and Creme, and then you get their music. I don't know why she don't say Cream, but she goes Lou Cream Creme. So this is my look at their first album and their adventure. And this came out in, I'll tell you when it came out. Just let me bring out the record. This came out in 1977. So this was one of their first adventures into their experimenting music. And they did some good stuff. So this is my first look at their first album. And if you enjoy this look at Godley and Creme, and you want to hear more, there will be more about them later and on different videos. So for now, I hope you enjoy this little chat about them. And if you, whenever you watch this, morning, noon and night, I hope you are safe and well. Take care of your friends and colleagues and your loved ones. And if you are new to the channel, I hope you stay with me and subscribe because it's absolutely free. And it helps me to build up my following and get more people, because I would like to build the channel and make it more, more people, because there's quite a lot of stuff on the channel that you can go and have a look and delve into. And for now, I'll say a fond farewell. And whenever you watch this, morning, noon, and night, I hope you're safe and well. And wherever you are in the world, take care of yourselves and your friends and your family. And I'll catch you on the flip side for more interesting things. So bye for now.